Now we got this angle, and you can see there's that beautiful ocean behind me. And then, boom, want to set that camera down. We're setting it down right there. If I need to pick it up, we're right here. Now here's another technique that I absolutely love. All right, so this video is from my good friend, David Manning, who actually doesn't know that I exist. We're not good friends, but I wanted to make this video. David, if you're watching it, I just want you to know that I'm inspired by your work and I love what you do. So I wanted to help you out really quickly. I noticed in a recent video, you were talking about the switch pod and how much you like it, but you're scared of this one-handed technique. So I want to give you my tips on how to use the switch pod one-handed and some of that other stuff. But before we do that,
being able to just quickly flip it to this hand, flip it back out into that mode. I can't do the one-handed thing, by the way. I keep trying and I'm afraid I'm gonna drop my camera. I see them do it in the video. I'll just use two hands, that's okay.
Now this entire video is being filmed on the Go 3 at 2.7K using 30 frames per second, and check it out. This is what we got going on. Boom. That's my setup. And we'll talk about the switch pods in a second. Before I go much further, I want to talk about this FreeWell ND filter. It comes in 8, 16, 32, and 64. And I just dropped my cloth. Look at that. What a shame. Okay. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take off the clear filter that's on here, because you can see, like, wow, the wind. It is bright sunlight. I mean, it's just blasting. And if I take this guy off and we grab out the 32 here, watch this. You're going to see this happen in real time. I'm going to drop that cloth back on there. Boom. And then if I set this guy magnetically on the car, which is just, the fact that you can just do that is amazing. And now we are rocking the ND filter. You can see how that's changing how everything looks. Now I've got this really nice ND filter on here. I can drop the Go 3 back in the action pod, as you can see, and then we're going to quickly move it up to the switch pod, which is going to allow me to flick that guy in, go into vlogging mode, which is really nice. So a couple of quick tips when you are working with the switch pod is, number one, get your fingers out of the way. You're also going to need them for what you're doing. So I'm actually switching the Go 3 over to the stand that I have right there. I mean, look at the versatility of this thing. And also, this video is not sponsored by anybody, so I just thought I'd share that with you. Now we're going to lower the Go 3 just a smidgen, give you guys a nice little angle here, and let's talk about some tips and tricks for the switch pod. Rule number one. Use your finger to get in between these two slats, okay? So we're just gonna reach inside here, and the rest of it is just a flick of the wrist. So you're here, and then boom, you're open, and you're ready to set this sucker down wherever you need to. And then when you're closing it, again, flick of the wrist here, watch this, boom, okay? That's all you got going on. With a little bit of practice, you can nail this. Now here's one of my absolute favorite ways to do it. And, oh wait, for those of you that are struggling with it, one thing that's really easy is just grab the lens right here, and then the finger can flick that open and you're good to go. Right? So watch closely. We're here, and then we're just boom, and we're good to go. Super, super easy. Okay, absolutely love it. Let's give you a first-person view, because that's exactly why we're doing this. And I did have somebody ask me about using the Go 3 in a first-person mode. So check this out. We're here, just like this. You can see we got this guy like that. Just want to make sure I'm still in frame, and then boom. There we go. That's how I would recommend doing it if you're working with it. And if we want to level the Go 3 up a little bit, now we got this angle, and you can see there's that beautiful ocean behind me. And then, boom, want to set that camera down. We're setting it down right there. If I need to pick it up, we're right here. Now here's another technique that I absolutely love. You're here, you're shooting, you're filming. With a flick of the wrist and a tilt to the angle, we get the whole thing set down, ready to go. And then if we want to, a little snap of the wrist, and we're back ready to vlog. Now, I'm obviously not vlogging on this thing today, so those are some of my super quick tips on the whole action pod Go 3 switch pod thing. Check this out. I do think the Go 3 is a solid option for that, and obviously you can see everything that we got going on here. So really nice, easy setup, and if we spin that guy around, that's what we got going on.